What's up guys, welcome to the channel. I am Stevie, the military biker. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if indeed you are new. Today I am going to be installing the 7-inch Custom Dynamics Halo headlamp onto my 2021 Street Guide Special and getting rid of the OEM Harley-Davidson Daymaker headlight. So stick around and we'll get into the video. Now, before you start taking the light apart, obviously the OEM light, and messing around with electronics and stuff, first thing you need to do is disconnect the negative on your battery. So take the seat off, disconnect the negative, and then you can start messing about and fitting the new light. FYI, yes, that is the new Custom Dynamics light. However, for whatever reason, my camera did not record me taking the outer rim off. The outer, it sounds like some sort of space movie, doesn't it? But anyway, before the first thing you do is obviously after you've disconnected your battery, is you take off the outer ring that you can see there, the black one, all right, which is normally just a, as you can see right there, it's just a Phillips screwdriver right there, and then you've got your your three other points, one there, one there, one there, that just pop off, all right? There is a spring behind there, so just be careful when that comes off. Okay, so once you've got your outer ring off, you will be able to see that there are some screws and some Allen key screws in there. What you want to do, you want to leave the Allen key screws in, which are those guys up there. There's one up there, there's one at the side, and one at the other side. And all you want to do is you want to remove the actual Phillips screws, which are these guys here, okay? Again, there's three on there, one at the top, and one on the other side, exactly where this one's placed. So just go ahead and remove that, and then be careful, because that actually is what keeps your bulb or your headlight in place. So when you're taking this off, be careful it just doesn't fall out and fall onto the floor. It shouldn't do, because it's still connected at the back, but just in case, you never know. Okay, so as you can see there, your second outer ring just comes off, and it leaves obviously the headlight in there. Now mine's not going to fall out because I'm making sure of that. And then all you do is remove the headlight nice and gently, and on the back you will see where it connects right about the top there. You can just about see the connector right there. All you want to do is you want to remove that connector, and then that will bring the light completely out of the hole. Push that up and then push it back like so, and it should release from the back of the OEM headlight right there. Bit dirty, she'll need a clean. But anyway, now once you've got this off, just a little bit of a military biker top tip. While you've got this off, give this a clean. Alright, get in between, get in there, because I guarantee it's covered in grime, dirt and dust. So this is your good prime time to get in there and give this a good clean, because let's be honest, when are you going to have that off again? You're going to change your headlight again? Probably not. So let's get in there and give that a good clean. Okay, so what else comes in the box with the 7-inch headlight? Well, this is called the H4 Tour adapter, and it's only to be used on 2014 to 2021 Harley-Davidson Touring models, because as you can see there, this has got the female adapter that goes into the Harley Daymaker, and this is the adapter that comes with your new Custom Dynamics headlight that helps you or allows you to then use this new headlight with the existing system that's on the bike. You'll see on the back there that this is where the Custom Dynamics headlight plugs in, because it does allow you to, for previous models that use the old incandescent bulbs, headlight bulbs, this is like a straight swap for that. So as you can see there, it allows you to plug that straight into that, and then from the female connector on the bike into the male connector on the adapter, and that allows you to use this headlight. So we're going to do that now. Clicks in like that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to insert, what you want to notice on this is it's got a protective film on it, okay? So what you want to do is the bigger bulb out of the two needs to be at the bottom. Like, I don't know if you can see that there, but but you can see the bigger bulb at the bottom there, the bigger glass thing, the bigger glass circular thing needs to be at the bottom, and the smaller one at the top with the two outer ones at the top as well. So when we fit it, we need to ensure that that is at the top. So I'm just going to plug that connector into this connector, like so. Make sure it's nice and tidy in there, which it is. Tighten the space up a little bit, and again, like I said, ensuring that that sits like so. Stay there, do not move. Alright, what you're going to do then, once you've got that, is you're going to get your old, or your second ring, this one that you pulled off the bike, okay, and then you're going to fit that around there, the new headlight, into the original position that you took the OEM headlight from. So we're going to do that now. Now there are actual slots on the light where it slots into, so you're able to allow you to position it, and obviously at the bottom there you can see there is some writing. That's another clue of where the bottom is, and this is obviously DOT and SEE approved, so like every Custom Dynamics bit of kit is. So here we go. Now just make sure that when you put this on, you get it the right way, which is like so. Now I wouldn't tighten these down all the way to begin with, just get them threaded, get them on, and you can mess about with the outer ring to make sure that it needs to be, or it is in position to where it should be. Yep, happy. And once you are happy, tighten them down. Right, you can put some Loctite on if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now. There you go, there is the new headlight on. And again, once you've done that, then you want to refit your main outer ring. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this, as you can see, it's a little bit disgustingly bogging, as we say in a British Army. I'm going to give that a clean and then fire it on. Now what you will notice is that up here there is a little lip, and on the back there's a sort of spring thing. That spring has to go over that lip to keep the top in place. Now you can place it on and spin it round like so, which makes it good. And obviously don't forget, you've also got your rubber seal that runs all the way around the bike, all the way around the top and bottom and sides of the outer ring to keep the fluid out, the rain out and whatever. So just make sure that's still intact when you put it round, which that is, and that's perfect. Now that's fitted on, no problem whatsoever. And I'm going to put my screw in the bottom and to secure the outer ring, like so, and that is not going anywhere. And that's how easy that job is. Next thing what you want to do is you obviously want to reconnect your battery and then put the seat back on, and then we're going to try normal beam, high beam and low beam. So let's do that now. Okay, seat's back on, battery's back on. Let's try it out. So, ignition on. And there you go, look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Turn that down. That looks great. High beam, low beam, high beam on, high beam off. Fantastic. So there you go guys, that's how easy that job is. That took me literally 5 to 10 minutes to do that job. I'm no expert, I'm no electrician, but let's be honest, it's pretty easy to do, and it only takes you, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes to do so, and the difference is unreal. You know, they say it gives you at least 2 to 3 times brighter than what you're getting from the stock Daymaker, which is fantastic. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that. The ring looks amazing. You can see it there, but yeah, I don't know if you can, but anyway. It does, it looks amazing, it makes the bike look great, and it completes the set of Custom Dynamics. Full set of Custom Dynamics LEDs on the bike now, which is fantastic. Thanks again for Custom Dynamics for allowing me to showcase the products, and for indeed sending me how bright I am. Look how bright I am, it's because of that light. Anyway, thanks again for Custom Dynamics for sending me that. I appreciate it. So I will leave the link down below so you guys can go check this light out for yourselves and potentially buy one if you want one. It does look awesome, makes the bike look like I said, fantastic, and it really does brighten things up at night, that's for sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Quick install video in the garage. Next time I'm out in the dark, I will obviously do a night riding video, not like, you know, David Hasselhoff type night rider.
A shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man.
But, you know, out in the dark, riding with that, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how awesome it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, then please think about subscribing, like that says somewhere down there. And I am Stevie the Military Biker. Thanks very much for watching. Like I said, I'll leave the link down below for that light, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, you'll never walk alone.